So first we will do question number 36. What is 36? It is saying that yes, 4 raised to n plus 1 plus 5 raised to 2n minus 1 is divisible by 21. तो तुमको प्रूफ क्या करना है? पी एन 4 रेज टू n प्लस 1 5 रेज टू 2n minus 1 is divisible by 21. Okay, where n is positive integer. Positive integer means natural number. Understood? So this is your question. Here mathematical induction is not given. Okay, but we will prove this by using mathematical induction. Right? Mathematical induction is used when you are given n. N means natural number. So mathematical induction is used only when n is a natural number. Okay. Yes, you can use here simple mathematical induction, not a strong induction, because yes, n is positive integer. Positive integer means you can take consecutive value of n, right? So you understood the question? Okay. Now I delete this. We will prove this part. See, first of all, basis induction. Don't write basis induction. Write step number 1. Put n is equal to 1. So what will you get? So 4 square means 16 plus 5. That is 21. And this is true. 21 is divisible by true. It means that P of 1 is true. Okay. You can also check for n is equal to 2. No problem. But here it is not necessary. Okay. For n is equal to k, for k belongs to natural number. Okay. 4 raised to k plus 1, 5 raised to 2k minus 1 is divisible by 21. P of k is 2. Let's suppose P of k is 2. Okay. Now, most important point is third, right? Yes. Now what? Yes, k plus 1. So here you can write what? K plus 1 plus 1. 2k plus 1 minus 1, right? So you can also write what? 4k plus 2, 2k plus 2 minus 1, right? For some time, I can write k plus 1 plus 1. Understood? 4k plus 1 means what? Can you write 4k plus 1 plus 4? Can you write? Okay. And here you can write. No, always try to get in this form. Okay. Because second step is used in third step. Right? That's why in whatever third step is there, always try third steps according to second step. Understood? That's why your target is to find 4k plus 1 here and 5 raised to 2k minus 1 is here. Okay? Yes, that's why it's you. Anyhow, you have to write in this way. I'm writing here. Can you write it this way? 5 raised to 2k minus 1 into 5 raised to 2. Right? Now you can write what? 4k plus 1. 5 raised to 2 means what? 25. अब देखो, जो चीज यहाँ दिख रहा था वही चीज मैंने इधर लिख दिया ना। हमेशा ट्राई करना, सेकंड वाला स्टेप में जो भी चीज दिखे वो थर्ड स्टेप में बनाने की कोशिश करो। राइट। अब तुम बोलोगे सर ये क्या करें, तो दिस नंबर इज डिविजिबल बाई व्हाट? 21। नो नो नो, द Pn इज डिविजिबल बाई 21 ना। तो इसको 21 बनाने के लिए क्या करोगे? व्हाट विल यू डू? You can write 21 plus 4. Can you write? Now open the bracket. Open the bracket. 21 into 5 raised to 2k minus 1 plus 4 5 raised to 2k minus 1. Isn't? So in this term and in this term, what is common? 4 is common. If you take 4, you will get what? Understood? And this is what? 21 into 2k minus 1. Okay. And this is what? P of k. This is same. P of k is what? This whole this whole thing is divisible by 21. You already declared here, right? 4 into multiple of 21, right? Simply you can write P of k plus 21. Anything which is multiplied with 21 is the factor of 21, right? This is divisible by 21, right? Why? P of k is divisible by 21. And why it is divisible by 21? Because this is factor of 21, right? The sum of two numbers which are divisible by 21 is also divisible by 21. Understood? So P of k plus 1 is true, right? When P of k is true. You got my point? Okay. If yes, yes, I tell you, तुमको 21 लाना है एनी हाउ, तो either you can change this or you can change this. In this problem I change this. How? 25 becomes 21 plus 4. You can also change this. How? You can also write 25 minus 4. Sorry, 25 minus 21. Right? Let's suppose this is a. Okay, don't suppose. Write 4k plus 1. When you open the bracket, minus 21. 4. Still you are getting same thing, right? When you take 25 common, and this is multiple of 21, right? This is divisible by 21. This is also divisible by 21. The whole thing becomes divisible by 21. Understood? Either you can change this part or this part. Whatever part you are changing, you will get same thing. Understood? If this number is divisible by 23, let's suppose, then always try to write in 23. Okay. Yes, in both way you can write. Yes. Okay. Anyone you can choose. दोनों मेथड आना चाहिए. You noted? No problem. But you must know both method. Okay. Whether you can change this or you can change this. If you will change this, you can write what? 25 minus 21. Here you are getting 21, right? This is important. When you change 25, you will get what? 25, sorry, 21 plus 4. You are getting same thing, right? So any one of them you can use. No issue. Okay. Can you try in the same way 133? Just like I solved this. This is very similar question. Can you try now? So you prove this. Okay. I'll show you. See, I am doing third part only. Okay. So k plus 1 plus 1, k plus 1 minus 1. It becomes k plus 1 into k. Can you write? When you open the bracket, you will get 2k plus 2, right? Minus 1. So plus 2 means what? Separating 12 raised to 2 individually, right? 12 raised to 2 means what? 144. Okay, you have two options. What you are, what do you want to change? 144 or 133? Okay. So, you want to change 11, not 144. No issue. But try to change in 133 form, right? So how can you change? You can write what? 144 minus 133, right? 11, this is 11, and this is 11 raised to k plus 1, 144. Okay. When you open the bracket, 144 into and 144 plus this remaining part. What is remaining part? 133, right? When you take 144 common, you will get what? P raised to k, sorry, pk. And this is multiple of, this is factor of 133. Factor of 133 represents divisible by 33, right? So this is divisible by 133. Why? Because this is similar, pk. And this is a factor of 133. The sum are divisible, the sum are difference of same factor is also divisible by 133, right? So you can write P of k plus 1 is also true, right? We will do one more question, different question, then we will move forward, okay? Last time we did this 52, strong induction. Okay. Okay, we will try to do seventh question. Okay, not seven. Suppose that if your offer gives, okay, the 17, okay, I tell you. So let's do 17. Read the question. Here it is saying that what? Show that if a simple polygon means a shape which have more than, yes, three sides. Three or more than three sides. At least four sides is triangulated, then at least two of the triangle in triangulation have two sides that border the exterior of the polygon. Okay. Therefore, it is saying that suppose uh, you know what is polygon? Yes. Simple polygon means what? Yes. And number of sides are at least 4. It means the natural number will be minimum 4. Okay. Triangulation means very important. This is important. What is triangulation? Make triangle using diagonals in a polygon. सपोज कोई पॉलीगॉन दिया, जैसे दिस इज पॉलीगॉन, अगर डायगोनल को कनेक्ट कर दूंगा तो यू विल गेट टू ट्रायंगल, राइट? दिस इज कॉल्ड ट्रायंगुलेशन. ओके, तो ट्रायंगुलेशन मीन्स breaking the polygon into triangles by using diagonals. So what you are claiming, at least two triangles will be formed, right? Here at least two triangles will be formed, right, outside of the polygon. So this you cannot prove using simple induction. Why? Because there is no any formula here given, right? Okay, right. So why you are using strong induction? Because in simple induction you are given a formula, but here you are not given any formula, right? You have to prove only in statement, right? So what you are going to prove? To prove at least two triangles, at least two triangles in polygon whose two sides lies on the boundaries. Yeah, that touches the boundary, right? Yeah, statements are enough. You need not to write in formula. You cannot write in formula. So base case. First step is what? Base case. Base case is what? Take n is equal to 4. If you take n is equal to 4, draw a polygon of 4 sides. Right? And and I am taking one diagonal. You are getting two triangle. You can see what? In four-sided polygon, you are getting two triangles. Right? And each triangle boundary are touches bound what? Exterior of the polygon. Exterior of the polygon means this is exterior of the polygon. When you break into two triangle, you will get what? ABC, and second triangle will be ADC. So you can see that AB and BC are exterior of the polygon, and in second triangle AD and AC are the exterior side of the polygon, right? Yes. So in each triangle, yes, in each triangle Okay. Sides are outside. You can write outside or exterior of the polygon. Okay. If you take n is equal to 5, let's suppose n is equal to 5, right? Suppose you are drawing this triangle, right? So at least two triangle will share the same, share what? Sides on the boundary. So this is also true, right? Yes, triangle. At least two triangles. Triangulation means what? You will get how many triangle in a polygon? You will get what? AE, this one, this one. In each triangle, you can see what? Two of the sides are outside of the polygon, right? This one. Uh, yeah, you will get more triangle, but you cannot take center value. Why? Because you are connecting diagonals. When you connect diagonal, you will get only three distinct triangle, right? You can see here. This is A, B, C, and this is B, D, C, right? So you can see at least two triangle out of these three triangles whose two sides are out of the polygon. Now you can ask, sir, why you are not taking AOB, COD, right? Because you are joining the diagonals, right? Joining the diagonal. You cannot connecting diagonals all at a one time. Either you can get this or this or this. Okay, this is optional. एक बार में एक ही करोगे. मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि उनका इंटरसेक्शन होने के बाद जो ट्रायंगल मिलेगा. ट्रायंगुलेशन मीन्स व्हाट? गेटिंग. यस. यस. So this is base case. Base case is proved, right? Now I will tell you. Sorry, this is a strong induction. That's why you also prove n is equal to 5, right? Okay. Now we will do for what? For k plus 1. Okay. So in triangulation, uh, in triangulation, one triangle you sorry, at least two triangle you will get whose boundary are outside of the polygon, right? Okay. See, uh, suppose if you take n is equal to k, sorry, k plus 1, then what you will get? Uh, Take a simple polygon with k plus 1 sides, right? Now you can write what in any triangulation. there is always at least one triangle, right? That uses two boundary, isn't of the polygon. Now, suppose you remove the triangle. If you remove the triangle, what will you get? Now the remaining shape will be what? Yes, is a polygon with k sides, right? Understood? So by strong induction, this k side polygon has at least two boundary triangle, right? In its triangulation, you can note this. I show with one example, right? And when you add back the removed triangle, you will get what? At least two such triangle in the original polygon, right? For example, suppose this. If I remove this, let's suppose you remove this. What will you get? A polygon with what? K sides, na? Initially you took five-sided polygon. When you remove one triangle, you will get what? Four-sided. Four-sided means K-sided. Right? Remove any one triangle. Suppose you remove AEB. If you remove AEB, still you will get what? Four-sided. This will be removed, right?